This beautiful chunk of blue sapphire cat's eye glass was really expensive, so I wanted to make a beautiful spearhead out of it. I made a fatal mistake and misstruck with the stone I was using and split it in half, but fortunately I still had this long piece to work with. I continued to break flakes off with the hammer stone, and each step of the way I was admiring the beautiful blue sheen that this stone gives off. This glass is rarely chipped into spear points, as it is most commonly used for jewelry and stone settings. I started using a smaller deer antler tool, and you can see that we're starting to get somewhat of a triangular shape. Each strike is perfectly calculated and placed along the edge in the appropriate spot to release a desired flake. As I get closer to the finished spearhead, the flakes that I break off are getting smaller, and you can also see that there's still some symmetry work that needs to be done. The finer and more precise finishing work is done with a pressure flaker, which in this case I am using a deer antler tine. This method is great for finer, more accurate work because I can place the tool exactly where I want on the edge and break a flake off. This way I don't have to rely on hand-eye coordination like before. One of the last steps is to create a spot on the base where we can put notches in. In this stage, I'm going to use a thin bone tool to push in and down and chip them out. With one notch complete, it's time to try and mirror it on the opposite side, and now I sharpen up the edge for the finishing touches. By chipping out small, evenly spaced indentations along the blade's edge, I can create a row of very sharp serrations. This was my first time working this blue sapphire cat's eye glass, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the flakes left behind from the making process. I'll definitely be saving those for future work. This is definitely one of the prettiest I've made this far.